the silence of the city streets, where the lights flicker and hearts beat. We drift in the quiet like shadows in flight, chasing the stars that won't break the night. Fading echoes of a world once bright, we walk in their footsteps, lost in the light. They fought battles we'll never know, but their stories remain in whispers below. They say she could bend time just like the wind, her eyes a spark of something buried within. You never guessed the weight she'd hold, in every step a truth untold. He'd vanish in a blink like the sky at dawn, a smile on his face though the world was gone. With every move a promise of change, but his heart stayed bound to the love estranged. And somewhere in the corner of the moonlit sky, a gentle force would rise, but never ask why. A heart made of fire, burning bright, yet hidden away from the world's harsh sight. They were never the ones you saw in the headlines or in the crowd, but in every broken heart, every silent scar, they were the ones who stood proud. Through the noise and the blinding light, they fought in shadows out of sight, not for glory but for peace, a fight that never ceased. She could stretch the limits like a secret dream, bend the world without a single scream, but the quiet in her soul was louder than sound. She carried the weight of what couldn't be found. He shrunk in size, but his heart grew tall, breaking free from the echoes, answering the call. Every step, a ripple in the sea, a reminder of the price for being free. And in the distance, a storm would brew, a darkened shadow, but with love so true. His roar was deep, yet his mind would wander, searching for answers through endless thunder. They were never the ones you saw in the headlines or in the crowd, but in every broken heart, every silent scar, they were the ones who stood proud. Through the noise and the blinding light, they fought in shadows out of sight, not for glory but for peace, a fight that never ceased. In a world of silence, they'd stand tall, fighting in whispers for the lost souls that fall. They wore no capes, no crowns of gold, yet their hearts burned brighter than stories told. And though the world